Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 11 of our Luck of the Irish achievement run here as Ulster. Hopefully today we get to clean up a couple of years of, truce time that we have to go through regardless of what we plan on doing in the future. But we also have a few extra things to talk about. First of all, I'm probably going to stop recording really late at night so I can manage my wars better, because being exhausted does not help with the good old decision processing, if you know what I'm saying. But that's really just an excuse. It's not a good excuse, so whether or not you want to accept it is up to you, really. But from now on, I will not be recording at 10 p.m. Right. So, institutions are going to be a bit of an issue. Now, they seem to be going quite well through Castile and even up into France, which is quite nice. But by the time I end up taking anything down here, will it be here already? Who knows? I mean, the rate of spread here in France is actually incredibly fast. Wow, okay, never mind. That's really fast spread, okay. So it could get through France fast enough. And if we get a border here, say in Dorset or, well, I prefer, it'd be even better if I could get Kent, which is the highest dev, which has a border with Calais. But I guess Devon would do just fine. Right, so if I get Devon over here, which is one of my plans to do in the next decade or so, I'm hoping France will have accepted and already moved on, brought it all the way up into Cotentin, and hopefully we can grab into Devon or something. Maybe. We'll see. More likely to be somewhere over here, but if that works out, then we can spread pretty quickly up or along here, because apparently the spread is incredibly fast. I'm assuming you guys like each other, right? 5, 9, it's enough. Yeah, okay, it counts. It counts well enough. Nearby friendly quote-unquote province, it counts, I guess. 3.19 is nothing to joke about, though. That is exceedingly good for 22 dev. For 10 dev, which is, what's closer to Devon, or, yeah, I guess it is Devon, we're gonna get a little bit of a slower spread, which is why I wanted Kent for that, but we'll take pretty much anything we can get, because deving is not really on my list of things to do. Maybe a little bit if we really have to, but yeah, not really. Anyways, let me let the time of the game continue on as I talk about some of the other things here. The Blasphemy Act, sure thing, that's fine. Right, yeah, religion. Let's talk about religion, because if you remember at the last few minutes here, I think, is when this spawned. Out of nowhere. Like, absolutely out of nowhere. This Reformed Center of Reformation just popped up. Which is a bit of a problem. Is that my... That was my Admiral, wasn't it? Yes, it was. That really sucks. Okay. We'll wait for them to come back. But yeah, religion here. Reformed decided to pop up in Lothian. And decided to instantly convert my highest dev province, which is my capital. Now, I kind of would have preferred if it didn't immediately go for the highest dev in its surrounding area, because that hurts the good old religious unity a little more than I would have preferred. See, this right here is 20% of the unity, which is kind of a problem. Anything less than that, and we might get religious turmoil, which is not a fun event. On the bright side, having it converted immediately means if I were to swap to Reformed, this would be a blessing. And I'm thinking at this point, I don't have much of an option. Reformed might be the way to go, just because we're going to have problems if we don't. Maybe later on we could swap over to Protestant, but for our own survival, we might need Reformed. Because this Center of Reformation is going to be deadly for a very long time. So we're going to have to buckle up and just sort of accept it until at least the 1600s. Of course, at that point, it is up to you guys what you want to do with that, because we'll be done with this thing by then. But, yeah, just before we swap, I wonder if I keep the statute in restraint of appeals. I think I do. Because I remember converting to Protestant and keeping that at one point, so that'd be quite nice. Yeah. So let's let the time tick by. Speed 5, actually. Not too much to talk about. I might want to look at getting this Land of Opportunity, but what's more likely to occur first? Probably not the 5 I need for for this. Probably not the 5 provinces in Canada that I would need. Okay. Let me imagine a scenario here. So, this whole thing, it's been 16 years, it spawned in like, I want to say it spawned in like in 08 or something? It's not going to give me a timeline, is it? Unless I can check. No, I can't check history like that, okay. It's not really going to give me a timeline, but I'm assuming, I think it was in 06 or 08 or something. So it's been like 8 to 10 years since then, and it's gone this far. And in those, I'd say about 6 of those years maybe, it's gone this far. So I'm definitely more likely to just have it spread to my capital naturally. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. I think I'm going to let at least a certain amount of reforms just pop up every now and then. I'm going to let it keep converting, and if we start to get this as a spawn, which thankfully is not quite yet, probably the next conversion, I'm going to let this take up to about 50%. I want to have the Reformation around here probably hit around at least 40 before I swap over, just to make it cheaper for me. But yeah, these things go by mega fast, like extra fast. The only other way I could, you know, keep this event from starting to fire is if I invaded England early, truce broke and grabbed some Catholic land, and that would only help for a very small amount of time. I could put up the Edict of Resistance if I managed to grab this one, but we don't have the points nor the willpower to do such a thing, so... Okay, do I take this for a total cost of 513, which is a pretty good cost, or do I take this? I probably do want to do a little bit of tech increase, because once I reach tech 10, we're going to have some problems with corruption, which I don't really think I have the economic base to try and root out right now, so yeah, that's probably not going to end up happening. 111, okay, these guys are expensive. I would love to get the rest of Innovative to fix that, so that's not going to happen for a little while. I'll pick up the next admin tech probably just because I don't want that unbalanced research. Yeah, you guys are going mega fast. 100 Diplo? Yes, 100 Diplo, okay. And how's this looking? Oh, we have plenty of time. Plenty of time to let it run its course and do a bunch of conversions. And I'll do the cheaper conversions in Ireland, hopefully. Using a couple of edicts as well. To make that go by fast and fix my country. Right, well, we find ourselves with a little bit of money. However, I'm not going to use it to build the army yet. I could use it for investments, actually. How much would the army cost? Force limit of 24. Each of these... Actually, I can do a calculated cost like this, just creating a template. So our total is 24. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 15 right there. This is probably what the front line will look like. Which is a total 348 cost. Take out, like, most of that, really. So if we do... 146, okay. 146 is a fine amount, so we can go and invest in a few buildings, I think. Or apparently none of the buildings are good enough, and I didn't even check first. Okay, never mind then. Now we could build one church. Sure, that's fine. That's totally fine. I also need this heir. I really do need an heir. Who can I rely on? Well, I already have a queen, don't I? So, you guys just need to get to work, you know? Get busy. Oh! And right as I said that, we have ourselves... Interesting name. Art. Arthur. Hugh. Phelim. Donald. Let's go with... Arthur. You know what? That's a nice name. Ooh, yearly corruption decrease. I do like that incorruptible. That is really nice, actually. Okay. And our heir is also slightly better than our current Earl, which I do like to see. Hopefully our Earl doesn't die too soon, because I don't want 15 years of Jean over here. That would kind of be unfortunate. Or Jean? Jean? probably. Oh, we have an extra cardinal, or did we lose one? I think we got one, actually. Which means, in theory, I could do that, but I'm getting, like, no papal influence, because the Pope hates me for an unknown reason. I don't know what to tell you. It's a really odd decision. Like, Morocco, kind of close. Venice, very close. Me, all the way over here. Interesting choice. Don't understand it, but I will. And yeah, I will take this with a penalty, because of course I will. That would give me unbalanced research. However, that will solve that quite nicely. Save me a bit of money. I get some new unit types. The Schwarzreiter and the Kulverin. What do I want here? Probably the morale. My morale's not so good. I prefer a morale pip. Yeah, so how's this going? Pretty fast. Yeah, that's going mega quick. And this, we do have a little bit of time here. Oh, has a hostile Reformation Center. Okay, so I can actually slow this down if I convert now. And that might be a good idea, because I can get my prestige back much faster, since I'm already making the bonus here because of one of my advisors and the Peerage of Ulster. Is that? Ah, okay, gotcha. So I can make back prestige really quickly as well. Active uniformity, sure. I'll have to change all these things anyway, so... Do I convert now? My religious unity is 67%, so we're about a third of the way reformed anyway. And that would slow this down significantly, I think. At least 50 and less than 75, but the +2 from the Reformation Center. I think you get an extra +1 from being below 50, which means what we should do is probably convert now. Yeah, that's what we should do. 32%. This is gonna help me out a little bit, and I'm gonna go for the cheaper costs, I believe. Let's go for the highest unity first. Go for these ones, actually. We only get one. Ooh, right, we didn't take religious ideas. Not yet, at least, because we can't really do that. You know what? That's probably fine. The Reformation Center will help us out much faster than I think any missionary can. It converts very, very fast. Oh yeah, 21 a month? That's faster than any missionary can go at this level in the game. Okay, so let's go with Missionary Strength. Let's go for Missionary Strength again, which will help to de facto turn down these costs. Okay, yeah, this goes a lot slower now because apparently the Reformed Reformation Center helps us a lot. Interesting. How about we put ourselves on stability as well? Lose prestige or admin. I'd rather go with prestige, even though we have really bad prestige. It goes up pretty quickly. I would love to have this right now. This would be fantastic. Religious, prestigious conversions. That would help me a ton. But, yeah, not right now, I guess. Not right now. Center of Reformation doing its thing, going to Gwynedd. Not really the highest dev. I would have preferred if you stayed up in Inverness or something. That's totally fine. One unrest in Argyll. You guys are fine because you just converted, so... Not a problem. 2 years until we have to fight the English again. Or until I would like to fight the English again. They've decided to ally up with the Papal State this time. Let's check what the Papal State looks like. Without rivals. Papal. Let's check your armies. Very sizable army, but it really matters mostly on the navy size. Ooh, you guys definitely have a navy. Rather terrifying, actually. I wonder what the Papal State will end up doing. Now, France, I believe, has a very mean king. Yeah, a cruel king, which is a problem. They won't help me at all, despite our favors, which is a really big problem, actually. Ironically enough, I need the King of France to die. But we don't have the same mechanics as you could have in, say, CK2 or Imperator. You can't just go and kill kings, unfortunately. Oh, Defender of the Faith, that's a thing. I'm not going to find myself with too many allies in the future, but this was for my own survival, really. Convert another province, sure, let's go with that one. It's also drill the army, I suppose. 350 Diplo, that is my favorite kind of Diplo. Could grab this and keep on going up for these, but nothing too important over there anyways. Nope, a couple of these things here. I would probably like to give you the New World Charter, because that's very useful for us. Yeah, definitely should have grabbed that. We can get some more admin. You have a total of... Okay, there's no decrease in there. Well, there is. -15 because the state religion is not at least 50%, is what I think dominant means. Maybe it's 80%? Yeah, it might be 80%. Okay. Stability, keep that on. Right, that's a bit of an issue. I think I can only take... Yeah, I can really only take the 100 right now, which sucks. Nothing else I really want to give to them. I don't think, at least. Because that would hurt my economy more than help it. Yeah. Don't have enough estates for that to be worth it. Okay, let me go and grab... Nothing from you, apparently. Okay, cool. Let's wait it out. Ooh. Trade efficiency, and I happen to know you're close to giving me more money. Now, I'm not usually a fan of giving the burghers more things. Especially since that's up to 90% with a 15 loyalty. I'm doing it anyway because the trade efficiency is nice. More money, and I can use their influence later as well. Okay, I'm drilling you guys for professionalism. Because professionalism equates to manpower when I don't need it for anything else. It's like paying for manpower, pretty much. It's not even that much manpower, but technically it's still paying for manpower. Won't tell me how much it would be, but I know it would be a decent amount. Now, I don't know if I really want this tech yet, but it does give me the extra colonial range, which is equivalent to 75 because of our bonus. So, yeah, it might be all right. We grab the next one of these. Want some of that unity, thank you. Our unity is going up really fast, actually. 60% is not bad at all. If we take some English land, though, we'll have some problems. Yeah, definitely have some problems. But we have some time before that. How about I take a look at England? I think they've recovered since the war. Sorry, I'm looking for a score comparison of our rivals. England over here. No, they still have 4 loans, and they're low on prestige. Well, I'm awful on prestige because I just converted, but we do have 1 tech on them. I don't think Tech 10 is too incredibly important. We got some new units, but nothing fantastic. Okay, how about I start building the army then? Yeah, we'll start with that. The plan to invade England will be a little different. I think I'm going to be using the navy a lot more actively. Try and stop the Papal State from getting anywhere over here. Anywhere at all, because I would like to, you know, not make the same mistake as Friesland. Or as I did with Friesland last time, where I was just like, they're not gonna come over that much, right? No, they brought the whole army, so... Ooh. And our very brilliant general as well is gonna lead us to victory, hopefully. Okay, yeah, combined with the colonial maintenance, missionary maintenance, and the drilling of the army, which I will now stop. You can't really support all of those. 200 settlers in a... is that an adjacent colony? I'd prefer them to go to the one right there. Let me bring these guys back. I don't need to explore, but I do need a navy. And an admiral, preferably, yeah. Take that money. Get myself an admiral who's, pretty good actually, not bad. Not the worst admiral I've ever had. Especially for our, actually, yeah. Compared to our navy tradition, kind of garbage, but oh well. Another conversion. Is everyone back home? Yes, you are. Repair up. January of 1520, let's look at... It's May, okay, let me raise the maintenance then. Now, I'm pretty sure the English are going to go for Montgomery. So I have a bit of a feeling that's how it's going to go. I am still very afraid of the Papal States. Like, don't mistake that. I'm afraid of them, however. I'm hoping I can beat them in speed, and this time I'll be Even if this takes maybe 2 episodes to do, I'm going to be very slow and meticulous with this war. I have a lot to gain and a lot to lose from a war like this. So let's see what I can fix up here. I might even want to send out my navy to go and attack in the Mediterranean, but I don't have galleys, that's the problem. You know what I can do? Right here, is that an inland sea, the Straits of Gibraltar? I have the feeling half of it is and half of it isn't, but they're gonna say the whole thing is. I'm looking for regions or areas. Inland sea. Ooh. The Straits of Gibraltar are not an inland sea, meaning my heavies and lights can actually be effective in there. And the Papal Navy... Sorry, I'm looking for Papal. Papal Navy consists of a lot of heavy ships, actually, but a lot of transports as well. And they're paying over maintenance for that too. They're pulling a Venice move where they just stack way too much naval force limit. Okay. I think I'll... This really does hurt my attrition, though. No, that's not such a good idea. I'll bring him back. That could have been a good idea, but I'm gonna decide against it. Would be great. Unfortunately, no. Okay, are we prepared for this war? I believe so. How about I turn down to speed 3? Let's make it somewhere in New York, actually. They tend to go for Montgomery. Shrewsbury's next door. York is kind of northern, and it's a little bit easier to go and grab. So let me start off with this. Okay. Let me make up a plan here. Now, I know there's no one around here specifically. I would like to go and destroy the English army firsthand before I do anything else. They have a total of, looks to be around 12, 13, maybe 14,000 units. Which, if I'm fast enough, I can destroy. But if they go to Sussex, Kent, or Essex, I cannot touch them. So, let's see what we can do here. Oh, they already have some noble rebels. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed, okay. How about I leave them be for now. For now. And we use them in a different way. Yeah, okay, England's pretty much done for already. Because the noble rebels are too much for them. Okay. 4,000 men there. I have somewhat of an idea. And let you lock in, you 4,000. Oh, no lock? Okay, I'll go for Oxford then. 5,000, they're locked out, which is good. I'll go in for the kill here. Will they be able to come back in time? You have low morale anyway, so... Numbers are okay. I'm losing more than I would like, just because I have the -1 from the crossing penalty, but my fire is wonderful. Okay, great. How about I... Want to split in 2? No, I'll go and crush you in London, I think. Actually, no, I don't have the morale for that. I'm going to stand here for a second, then. You're building an army, so I'll move you over. The Navy's going to take their time coming back. They're over here. Very nice. So we shouldn't have to do that. Okay, good. You didn't rise up. You're retreating a little bit north, actually. Let me follow you. Retreating to York. Okay. Let me follow them for a second here. I'm going to rebuild... Scarborough. Let me go for that stack wipe, if I may. You guys will defend these units that are sieging over there. Hull, I'll wait for you to lock in. You have a 3 maneuver, I have a 2 maneuver, so you're a little bit faster than me, but hopefully I can still catch you. Let's group up and stay here, actually. We'll wait until these guys are done, and then... Oh! There's the timer for today. There we go. Stack wipe on that. Where are you building units? Looks like nowhere, as far as I'm aware of. Okay. Then I can do one thing here, detach the siege. I'm a little afraid of these guys still, but they'll only move one province over. So if I start to move over to London to begin with, you can back siege, which is no problem. You can move up into here. Ports are blockaded. I'm assuming it's just a few. I don't think the papal... Oh, geez, you guys are fat. You guys are thick. Didn't even notice. You guys are mega thick. Papal state owns this part of Italy as well, and a little bit of France, or modern-day France. Didn't realize how thick the papal state actually was. Yeah, they're strong. They're definitely strong, but... Let's see if we can dismantle everything on the English mainland first before they come over. That's the goal, at least. That's the dream. Let me go and convert one thing else. Sussex? Yes. Oxford? Yes. Go into Sussex, you into London. I'm gonna see if I can trap them here. How about can I do this instead? Don't have another leader for you. I could get another one. Because you're pretty much in this fight regardless. Oh my god, is that a 6th shock? We might be saved just from the 6th shock, actually. That's disgusting. What? The fire stage hurts. However, the shock phase, if we may, is mega strong, and I think we can reinforce in time. Yeah, that shock, that 6th shock saved this army. Wow, jeez, that is disgusting. Now this army can go and clean up a few things while we start the siege on London. I am a little afraid of the noble rebels going into London, actually. Let's see if I can catch you in Coventry. I'm a little afraid of you. I'll go back off, actually. I'm a little too afraid of these guys. If they start the siege on London, then great. We'll steal it out from under them later, but... Yeah, I'm not willing to get stack wiped here. I'm not even gonna ask. Ooh, you guys came out of nowhere. Jeez. Didn't even notice that, maybe. We'll have to go and be a little more careful from now on. But let's go and defend. You guys will be facing a 3-star general. It really depends on where you're going. Go up to Scarborough. Let me chase him down. Let's get rid of your navy first. Ooh, did not expect that. But you guys don't have the morale to fight. So we'll probably still win. But even if we win, these guys can't siege, so we'll have to bring them back a little bit. They have... Oh geez, yeah, we got an equal roll because they got a garbage roll. You do have the better morale, but because of the general, we should be able to win. Yeah, that's the roll we needed. The 9 roll is exactly what we needed, and we can probably stack wipe the papal units, I believe. Some of these guys over here. I want you... Start patrolling around here. Okay, let me send... What are we looking at here? Could grab this, or we could keep going along here. The duality of the tech versus the ideas. I might want to keep going down the ideas, because we have 11 years until we do need to keep our corruption low from it, so I'll keep going through here. Every idea you take makes future ideas cheaper, so I'm kind of more inclined to go and keep doing ideas. Now, the army does need to repair here, so what I'm going to do is do this, and I'm going to start hiring a few extra men up in the north here to fill the force limit back up. Is that... Yeah, okay, that's full. Good. Just so that we don't end up in a situation kind of like last time, where we're fighting with too few men. Let me go and just try and get rid of as many units as possible. Are you all going into Lincolnshire? No, you're going into Lincolnshire. There's no one in Cambridge. So we'll do this. You have no morale and you're locked in. 2nd of January. Ah, I do get a morale tick, which sucks. That's a massive morale tick. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. They're starting to go towards the west march, I think. So let me move this guy past the Ayrshire. I want to get the time enough for a stack wipe, but I don't know where you're retreating. Past Cambridge, which means I can't actually chase you. The noble rebels are in London, which might actually just create a siege for us if we keep an eye on it. Okay, the Papal States are coming back with at least 9,000, I think. So let me stand around here. I want you to repair for 1 month. There we go. Then come back out. As for our unrest, we do have quite a bit because we're still converting a little bit. How about we go into war, actually, for morale? That might be a good idea. Because our morale's a little bit lackluster behind the Papal States. We might need that. The Papal States are sending a couple of ships here. I'm going to try and keep an eye out for them. Because if we don't, it might be a problem. Just a little bit of an issue. Oh, here they are, here they are. Let me get you out of there. You're using lights and transports, meaning it should be an easy battle. And I still haven't taken York, by the way. That's fine. We're creating the second army first. You guys managed to land... Or no, that's one of the stacks. We're gonna get rid of this Papal fleet here. No more transports for you, sir. None. Let's go and do another conversion. Okay, we're gonna go for Hampshire. You guys are on low morale. Everyone's retreating away as well. Oh, you guys are fast. 2nd of April, 30th of March. What's your maneuver 2? I have a 2 maneuver as well. Unique. And even when you swap, you're... Okay, How about we wait for you to lock in? I'll get there on the 5th of April, you get there on the 1st. Will that be fast enough? Yes. However, we might want to swap... No. No, we won't. We won't swap. Our morales are now equal, which is great. I do have the -1 from the terrain, but my fire on my general is too powerful. Way too strong, so... We should succeed still. England's having ideas about coming back, but they're not very good ideas. I'll go for Oxford here and see if I can get a... Oh, yeah, okay. Quick stack wipe on that. Group you guys up to keep sieging. I'm probably going to make this episode just a teeny little bit longer, so I can do this war all at once. Are you going into York or Scarborough? Probably Scarborough. Yeah, there you are. Ooh. Right, you guys are mighty fast. Let me give you a general. Scarborough. You guys should probably use a quick refresh. Somerset. Let me try and... Grasslands. So fighting in Devon wouldn't be a problem. But you guys are too fast for me, which is the problem. Wait for you to lock in, see if I can get something out of that. Easy win here. Let me split you off. Stack wipe, please, maybe? Ah, beautiful. Okay, we'll leave 1,000 guys behind over here. We'll move you into Oxford. -14, which is still working out for us. I should have gotten the spy network, and I didn't because I'm an idiot. God damn it. That kind of sucks. How about I need you guys to reinforce a little bit, actually. So let's stand in friendly land. Try and get some reinforcing going on. I'm going to need my entire army ready if I'm going to try and attack London to steal the siege out from under them, which probably will be after the next monthly tick. So I'm going to bring you into Leicester. Get everyone into Leicester. The English have... Do they have an army? I should probably check that. English have no army. Okay, cool. Which means the Papal States are their only source of potential survival. I don't see any fleet around here. I don't know why I get vision around here. Probably because Portuguese ally, which is really convenient, actually. So I can sometimes see the Papal fleet come by here if it sneaks its way over. But hopefully, there's no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna need everyone for that battle. As for these guys, I'll do this. Or, yeah, that's fine. He'll be done and he'll pop out soon. 14%, please do not grab it on a 14, that would suck. I don't have the army together yet. Whew, lucky for us. Let's go and grab London. And we'll go over to the Dogger Bank and grab that. Come on. Okay, yeah, we definitely have enough time to grab that then. 18, I should get the defensive on the river crossing, I think. No, there's no river crossing for them. Do I get it then? No, no river crossing whatsoever, just some powerful rolls against some substandard rebels. And just like that, the rebels are gone. London's up to 57% siege status with some broken walls. And this would be really... so poetic, beautiful. London is mine. Great, that's all I really needed. I think I managed this war substantially better than the last one, which is good. That means I don't need the spy network. That does mean I'm going to move these guys over here. I'm still a little bit paranoid about papal ships, because they are a part of this war, and I can't really blockade the papal state. They're just too strong for me to do so. So let me just... do that. Spread out and take the rest of England, and that should be GG on England at least. Right, so taking stuff from this war that I actually want would be this stuff as well. I would like to take London. Well, I do have the claim on London, don't I? Maybe I should take London, because London's always a hassle to have to grab. Maybe I should take London. I think I should take London. In the next war, I can take the rest of this stuff. I mean, I have claims on all of the things I'm taking anyway, right? So... I should take London, shouldn't I? I should. I think I'm going to do so if I get 100%. If I don't, then I'll abandon this stuff and the money just to be able to take London. Because London's such a awful city to have to re-siege over and over again, so that's how that is. I think, however, we are very much out of time for now. Hopefully you enjoyed the much better managed war with England, the one I should have actually done properly. For now, though, this is Quarbit signing off, hoping you had a fun time here, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a massive thanks to the following February patrons. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Dylan M., Quangersol, and Rising Runner. In the $5 tier, we have Odie, and in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your donations. You're helping to move this channel forward, and I can't possibly thank you enough.